Early in the 7th century AD, the Byzantine Empire started to lose control of its eastern provinces, including Egypt, as a result of internal conflict and outside influences. As Byzantine dominance declined, the Arab Muslims, motivated by both military might and religious fervor, became a powerful new force in the area. An important turning point in the Arab conquest of Egypt and the end of Roman authority in the area occurred with the Battle of Heliopolis in 640 AD. The Roman garrison at Heliopolis, a strategically important city close to modern-day Cairo, provided a wall of defense against the Arab armies on the advance. The Muslim army, under the command of the Arab leader Amr ibn al-As, had already achieved notable successes over the Byzantines in Syria and Palestine. They now focused on Egypt, a wealthy country that was desired for its strategic significance and wealth. Despite their bravery, the well-trained Arab warriors overpowered and outmatched the Roman defenders. They did not have the strength to repel the Arab soldiers' constant attacks. The Romans were steadily driven back as the fight dragged on, their lines breaking under the assault of Arab infantry and horse. Heraclius, the commander of the Roman army, rallied his men for a last-ditch defense of Heliopolis. The Romans battled valiantly, wanting to thwart the Arab invasion at all costs with their backs to the city walls. However, their resistance proved ineffective against the forces of history and the superior tactics of the Arab army. The Roman defenders at Heliopolis were swept aside by the unrelenting Arab assault as the sun sank. Seeing that more resistance would be ineffective, Heraclius issued an order to withdraw with the intention of saving what force remained and maybe launching a counteroffensive later. However, it was already too late. Roman control in the realm of the pharaohs was set to end with the Arab conquest of Egypt. Following the Battle of Heliopolis, the Arab armies quickly established themselves as the dominant force in Egypt. Hailed as Egypt's conqueror, Amr ibn al-As set up shop in the recently taken city of Fustat, modern-day Cairo, from whence he initiated the process of incorporating Egypt into the burgeoning Islamic Caliphate. The Byzantine Empire was rocked by the collapse of Heliopolis. The Byzantine Emperor Heraclius faced a serious threat to his realm since the Arabs had taken control of Egypt, the richest province in the empire. In an attempt to recapture Egypt, Heraclius sent forces to the area with the goal of halting the Arab invasion. But the Byzantines were unable to overcome the determined Arab armies, who had established a stronghold in the Nile Delta. As the Arab conquest of Egypt proceeded uninterrupted, Amr ibn al-As and his successors put measures into place meant to stabilize the newly acquired region and solidify Muslim power. In general, the Arabs allowed religious freedom and offered autonomy to non-Muslim communities, including Christians and Jews, in exchange for the payment of a special tax known as the jizya. Despite initial worries among the Coptic Christian population, with the passage of time, Egypt became an important hub for trade, scholarship, and culture within the Islamic world. Egypt's agricultural industry was revitalized, and its economic prosperity increased as a result of the Arab invaders' introduction of new agricultural practices, such as the Qanat system irrigation technologies. Arabic eventually replaced Greek and Coptic as the most widely used language for communication. The Arab conquest of Egypt left a lasting legacy that continues to influence Egypt's political, religious, and cultural environments. Egypt's integration into the larger Islamic world began with the Muslim conquest, which also contributed to the country's distinctive blend of Arab, African, and Mediterranean elements. The Battle of Heliopolis is a reminder of the rise and fall of empires, as well as the long-lasting effects of conquest on the path of human history. The cries of fallen warriors and the sound of clashing swords vanished into the breeze as the dust settled on the Heliopolis battlefield. The once dominant Roman garrison lay in ruins, their last desperate attempt to stop the inexorable advance of time. The Arab conquerors declared victory after their defeat, opening a new chapter in Egypt's legendary history. Along with the end of Roman rule in Egypt, the fall of Heliopolis signaled the start of a new Islamic period in the land of the pharaohs. Egypt would experience significant changes under Arab Muslim control as the Islamic world's cultural, theological, and intellectual currents merged with the heritage of ancient Egypt. If you like the video, so please subscribe my YouTube channel.